Arriving to make known his new decisions on Vietnam to a highly tensed Washington press conference, which is attended by his family, President Johnson explains the reasons for his actions in these historic words.
We intend to convince the communists that we cannot be defeated by force of arms or by superior power. They're not easily convinced. In recent months, they have greatly increased their fighting forces and their attacks and the numbers of incidents. I have asked the commanding general, General Westmoreland, what more he needs to meet this mounting aggression. He has told me, and we will meet his needs.
We're doing the very first American artifact video that features artifacts from the Vietnam War. Now, at the current museum, the current Gettysburg Museum of History, we don't have very many Vietnam items out simply because of room. And so at the new museum that we're planning right now, we're going to have a pretty interesting Vietnam exhibit. So I want to bring a couple items out today, and one of the items is General William Westmoreland's uniform. General Westmoreland was the ranking general in command in Vietnam for the first part of it. He was later replaced by General Creighton Abrams. But this uniform is very interesting. It has a direct embroidered 4 stars there, a direct embroidered American Combat Infantry badge, and a direct embroidered U.S. Master Jump Wing. It also has his name tape, Westmoreland, a Vietnamese jump wings there, the U.S. Army, and then that is the patch for MACV, Military Assistance Command Vietnam. And then this is his hat. It also has a direct embroidered 4 stars and a Master Jump Wing. Both the uniform and the hat were tailored in Asia, and they have a very interesting tailor tag in here, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce some of those words, but it was common for some of the Vietnam guys to go to Vietnamese tailors to get certain uniforms done, or sometimes even Thailand or Japan. When they were on leave, they would sometimes get uniforms made over there, and get a little more fancy direct embroidered type. But the provenance of this is it was in a museum in California, and General Westmoreland donated it to that museum, and that museum unfortunately closed its doors a couple of years ago. So we were able to obtain it.
In addition to Westmoreland's uniform, here's another artifact from the Vietnam War that is in the collection here at the museum. And this is, obviously, a Vietnam War era helmet that has a decorated cover. This was something that you see a lot in the Vietnam Wars, guys kind of personalizing their helmets. So here on this one in particular, you can see that this soldier has a countdown here. Looks like he didn't finish crossing everything out. And then there's a little bit of a calendar right over here. Apparently, he had someone back home named Barbara who was waiting for him. And I guess when he was kind of closing in on the end of his tour, he wrote short up here. Or maybe that was his nickname. Hard to say. Here you can see this cross and another message that says, "May God bless me," and also showing a little bit of hometown pride from Jersey City, New Jersey. Now, there's another marking on here that is a little bit of a mystery to me, at least, and that's right here where it says line number 1946. Not 100% sure what that means, so maybe some of you Vietnam War veterans who watch the channel can help me out with that. But anyway, here's one example of some artwork on a helmet cover from the Vietnam War.
Now, with the highest rank in Vietnam being General Westmoreland, I wanted to show you a private's helmet here. This is from T.A. Banner III. He was in the U.S. Marine Corps, and he was hit in the helmet at some point. There's a big dent in it. Pretty interesting. We also have his dog tags and his medals, but you can see the bullet strike goes through and breaks the liner right here. But it didn't cause injury because it didn't penetrate. It just cracked the liner, maybe giving him a bit of a headache and maybe a bruise. But it's a great example of a helmet doing its job. Getting hit by small arms or shrapnel, looks like a bullet to me, and being able to protect that Marine. It's another interesting Vietnam artifact from our collection.